חזרתי לבחור הזה פה עם הנחשים. אני רוצה רגע לראות אם אפשר להרוג את הנחשים קודם כל. לא. הנה אחד כבר פה. אופה, תראה כמה הם פה. סחטק. צריך להרוג 75, או? יש פה עוד אחד למעלה. מה זה? כמה נחשים יש פה? לא משמור. באמת זה איש הנחשים. בפעם שעברה הוא גמר עליי. אני מקווה שעכשיו אני יכול להוריד אותו. הנה הוא משתגע. יאללה, קרא אותך. ונון, שמע ונון אחי. ונון. יאללה. מיסטיוס. הוא מנסה. וואו. בואנה, כל מכה שלו אחי. כל מכה שלו אחי זה מכה. איזה עונה. ושאני אקרא אותו. איזה עונה. בואנה, כל מכה שלו אחי. שיט. יאללה תמות ונעל דודה שלך. עוד מכות. הלאה. זדן יא מניאק. כל הנחשים הדפוקים שלך. נעל דודה. איפה יש פה נחשים? זהו, צריך לחזור לפרקליס. איפה הוא? צריך להרוג 70 נחשים. ו5 נחשים. זה עכשיו צריך לחזור לפרקליס, להגיד לו שהכל גמור. תרנגולות אחי. פרקליס פה? הנה פרקליס. דבר איתי.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now, but while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed, but how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Mistios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
אין בעיה.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
יאללה, צריך לחזור לפרקליס ולראות מה קורה בקשר לאמא שלו. המשימה הבאה זה ללכת לפרקליס. יאללה, בוא נחזור לפרקליס. זה פה קרוב. בוא'נה, התרנגולות האלה עושות בלגן, הן גם פוגעות. זה 200 ומשהו, רחוק. הלאה, הגעתי לפריקליס, בואו נראה אם אני יכול להיכנס בלי מלאק בלגן. יאללה, בואו נראה. פריקליס, איפה אתה? הנה הוא. מי זאת הילדה הזאת?
Alexios, it's
Phoebe!
איך הגיע
you. You
לפה?
said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back, but I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
איך הגיע לפה? מה משוגעת?
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
איך הגיע? יאללה, תראה איזה
I
אומץ.
can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
מי זה פסיע?
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think
צריך
I'm
להשאיר את
ready
כל
to go
הדברים
in.
פה בשביל להיכנס.
Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
יאללה, תביא
I'll
בגדים.
get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
Fine. Pericles welcomes you to his symposium.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
איזה דבר זה, איך הוא יתלבש כמו לא יודע מה. איך הוא ניבול?
Here, Alexios.
חרי אלכסיוס, גם זה יתלבש.
And traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're not different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now
איי.
then, come, let me introduce you to everyone.
בוא, תן לי להכיר,
They may not
תן לי
look
להכיר
it,
את כולם,
but this group
לך.
holds the way to the
כולם
future
להכיר.
on
תן לי
the
להכיר
tip
את
of their
כולם, לא, תן לי להכיר
opinionated
אותך
tongue.
לכולם. כסוכתו.
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies. Of all things, comedies, Euripides.
לא הבנתי את הבדיחה.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermipos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in
הנה
the door.
החמור הזה.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he
איפה
never
פריקליס
attends his
לעזאזל?
own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates,
מי זה?
always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for
זה
love.
כמו בחורה, כוס אוכטוק.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mistios like you think of a party like this?
הוא זרק לה זה. פארטי.
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
הולך להיות הרבה זיוני מוח. הולך להיות הרבה זיוני מוח. אני שם למעלה. צריך לעלות למעלה. מה יש לנו פה? אבל זה יודע משהו.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much.
עוד לא הבנתי עם איזה מחנה
You
הוא.
could talk to Euripides.
ספרטה, לא ספרטה. נראה לי משחקי חרב.
That pediculous,
פשוט, וזהו, הוא עובר ממקום למקום.
exophthalmic Morsov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
You want to get Euripides drunk. Are you hoping he's going to make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing
כמה
else, this
בלבולי
party
מוח,
could use the help.
אחי.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
הנה, הוא נותן לי מה
I'll
לעשות.
get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
צריך להביא את היין.
Save for that arrogant playwright.
עכשיו זה כמו איטמן, אחי.
Don't see many
צריך לשים
distinguished
יין,
guests
להביא לו את היין,
Can
לזם
I help you with
במוח.
something?
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
זהו, לקחתי את היין. מה זה? סוחטק. מה עכשיו, צריך להביא למישהו את היין או מה? אז מצאתי מידע על האנצוסה הזאתי. בוא נראה מה יש לי פה עוד לעשות. הנה, גם עליתי רמה. יופי, טופי. יש לי עוד את זה לעשות. וסיימתי פה נראה לי. נדבר איתו וזהו.
How's every penis? Drunk, I hope.
דרנק, אחו
How do
שילינג.
you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I am the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepius, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? He
מתחבא, נראה
Warriors
לך?
come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact, or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
אין שום בעיה. זהו, עכשיו נשאר לי עוד לתפוס, לא לתפוס, לדבר עם הפרקליס נראה לי. גם זה פה, הוא עוד זיוני מוח, אחי, יאללה.
Here comes the one who claims to value drachmae over the noble path that leads to knowledge.
Like I told you, knowledge can't feed me.
But the mind must be fed as well.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
כמה חפירות הולך להיות
If you've
פה.
been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time.
Aspasia.
מי זו אספסיה עכשיו? זאתי באה. מי זאתי?
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an Interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the
I know,
balcony
Zercha.
already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, now. To convince someone in this house, even your eyes must tell a lie.
Fine, it was me. But my actions were personal, not political.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger. And
וואו,
my
כמה
search
חפירות,
brought me
אחי.
here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
יאללה, תודה רבה, אספסיה, תודה רבה. צריך לעלות למעלה עכשיו. איך אני עולה למעלה? מטפס פשוט? איך עולים למעלה? אופס, אופס, אופס. איפה המדרגות? רבק. הנה המדרגות. פריקליס, מה פריקליס, כמה בלבולי המוח היה שם, אתה לא מאמין. זיוני המוח. הנה, יופי, יאללה. הנה החמור הזה.
Alexios! I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
מה אתה אומר?
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
בוא'נה, כמה הם חופרים בזמן האחרון?
Yes, yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming. And they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will
אין
tell.
בעיה. אין בעיה, תודה רבה. וואו, בוא נראה כמה חפירות. צריכה לרדת למטה עכשיו. איפה המדרגות המזווינות האלה עכשיו? סחטק. פריקליס, מה פריקליס? מי זה פה?
You look tired.
אתה נראה
Only of
עייף.
conversation. I
רק
think that's the most
משיחות,
talking I've
ברור.
ever done.
נכון.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
בטח שאני עוזב.
I'm not done with these people yet.
לא, לא, צא, צא.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
עוזב,
I've
עוזב.
had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
מה אתה הולך לעשות
There's a
עכשיו?
woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened. Okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
שכחתי לחזור לקטלוניה, את האמת.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
ביי, תהי בריאה. יאללה, כמה בלבולי מוח, אחי. כמה בלבולי מוח. לא יאמן פשוט. פשוט לא יאמן. מה? יופי, עליתי גם רמה. עכשיו מה הוא רוצה לעשות? בוא נראה. להביא אותי לאי בטח. כמה משימות, אלוהים ישמור, אלוהים ישמור. כמה משימות, יא ווארדי. טוב, עליתי רמה. מה אני צריך לשדרג פה? משהו עם האש, איפה האש? האש תעשה אותה יותר חזקה. זה קשור לאש אבל. פה הוא נשרף יותר נראה לי. טוב חבר'ה, יש כל כך הרבה מה לראות פה, כל כך הרבה משימות שאני כבר לא יודע מאיפה להתחיל. תן לי רגע... בוא נראה. תראה באיזה איזה זה. הנה פה, הייתי בשביל להרוג את ההוא. רחוק זה אחוז שילין. פה צריך להגיע, וזה איפה? הוא לא אומר לי. זה איפה? זה באי השני. וואו וואו, איזה סיבובים, איזה סיבובים. רגע, וזה מה? זה גם פה באזור. טוב, כמו שאתם רואים, הולך להיות פה הרבה מרחקים. אני אסגור פה את כל הפינות של האי הזה ונתחיל את המשימות. נעבור אחד אחד, לא יודע, אז נתראה.